Hallo Leute, herzlich willkommen zurück bei Hier FC. Heute dreht sich alles um den Egyptian King Mo Salah. Was für eine Saison spielt bitte der 32-jährige Superstar vom FC Liverpool? Unfucking fassbar. Er hat einen riesen Anteil daran, dass der FC Liverpool so eine herausragende Saison spielt, und in der Folge möchte ich ein bisschen auf die Person Mo Salah blicken, aber auch auf seine unglaublichen Statistiken. Ja, Mo Salah hat mit 12 Jahren erst zum Fußballspielen angefangen in Ägypten, wo er auch geboren wurde, und wechselte dann 2012 zum FC Basel. In der Super League hat er insgesamt, also für Basel hat er insgesamt 79 Spiele bestritten, davon 20 Tore erzielt und 14 Assists geliefert. Er ist dann im Januar 2014 zu Chelsea gewechselt, aber das war keine so richtig erfolgreiche Zeit, muss man sagen. In 19 Spielen, die er gespielt hat, hat er 2 Tore erzielt und insgesamt 3 Assists abgeliefert. Da ist er auch nur ein Jahr später bereits an AC Florenz verliehen worden, und für die Fiorentina hat er insgesamt 26 Spiele absolviert und dabei 9 Tore erzielt und 4 Tore aufgelegt. Die Saison 15/16 lief er dann für die AS Roma auf. Er spielte insgesamt 83 Mal für die Gallarossi und dabei gelangen ihm 34 Treffer und 20 Vorlagen. Man hat dann schon gesehen, in welche Richtung es gehen könnte, aber nach 2 Jahren bei der Roma wechselt er schließlich für ein bisschen mehr wie 40 Millionen Euro zum FC Liverpool, und welche Entwicklung er unter Jürgen Klopp nehmen sollte, ich glaube, das hat keiner so richtig glauben können oder vorhersehen können. Aber schauen wir mal auf seine historischen Zahlen in der Premier League. Blenden Sie da mal ein. Fangen wir unten an. Also der Saison 17/18, die er zu Liverpool gekommen ist, hat er eingeschlagen, war unglaublich. Ja, da hat er insgesamt die meisten Tore bisher erzielt, also 32 Tore in der Premier League und 10 Assists geliefert. Das Jahr drauf hat er ebenfalls 22 Tore und 8 Assists. 1920, wie man sieht, hat er 34 Spiele gemacht, hat dabei 19 Tore und 10 Assists gemacht. Das Jahr drauf hat er in 37 Spielen 22 Tore und 5 Assists geliefert. 21/22 hat er dann 23 Tore, 13 Assists. Die Saison 22/23 19 und 12 Assists. Letzte Saison war ein bisschen sehr schwächste, hat er am wenigsten Spiele gemacht, muss man sagen. In 32 Spielen hat er 18 Tore und 10 Assists geschossen. Und ja, diese Saison ist einfach unglaublich. Er hat jetzt 28 Spiele, das heißt, es sind noch 10 Premier League Spiele offen, und hat jetzt schon 25 Tore und 17 Assists geschossen. Wenn man jetzt noch die beiden Tore von Chelsea dazu rechnet, dann hat Salah in der Premier League bisher 182 Tore erzielt und ist damit in der ewigen Torschützenliste der Premier League bereits an 6. Stelle, hinter so klingenden Namen wie Sergio Aguero, Andy Cole, Wayne Rooney, Harry Kane und natürlich fast unerholbar davon Alan Shearer mit 260 Toren. Aber auch da ist er auf dem besten Weg, nach vorne zu rücken. Ja, und um die Statistiken jetzt noch ein bisschen zu untermauern, welcher herausragende Saison er spricht, habe ich mir noch ein paar andere Statistiken von dieser Saison herausgesucht. Das heißt, er ist der erste Spieler in der Premier League Geschichte, der 40 Torbeteiligungen, mindestens 40 Torbeteiligungen in 2 unterschiedlichen Saisonen geschafft hat. Er ist der einzige Spieler in den Top 5 Ligen, der in dieser Saison 50 Torbeteiligungen in allen Bewerben vorweisen kann. In dieser Saison hat er in 11 Premier League Spielen mindestens ein Tor erzielt und ein Assist aufgelegt. Das ist in den Top 5 Ligen bisher nur Lionel Messi 2014, 2015 bei Barcelona gelungen. Seit der Einführung der Premier League ist der Salah der Liverpool-Spieler mit den meisten Assists in einer Saison. Bisher steht er bei 17, wie gesagt, das sind noch 10 Spiele. Das wird sicherlich noch ein bisschen mehr werden. Er ist der erste Spieler in der Premier League-Geschichte, der in einer Saison in beiden Spielen gegen den amtierenden Meister jeweils ein Tor und ein Assist gemacht hat. Und er ist der erste Spieler in der Premier League-Geschichte, der mehr als 25 Tore und 15 Assists in einer Saison gemacht hat. Also, was soll man dazu noch sagen? Also, ich bin sprachlos. Was für eine Saison von Mo Salah. Stand heute muss man sagen, muss einfach den Ballon d'Or gewinnen. Selbst wenn die Reds jetzt nur Meister werden sollten. Aber der Ballon d'Or ist halt so eine Sache. Bisher war Salah erst 5-mal nominiert und seine beste Platzierung war auch der 5. Platz. Also eine Gemeinheit in meinen Augen. Letztes Jahr ist er nicht einmal unter die Top 30 dabei gewesen. Schauen wir mal, ob er in dieser Saison den Respekt bekommt, den er aus meiner Sicht absolut verdient hat. Und wie gesagt, die Zahlen lügen ja nicht. Und nur weil er aus Ägypten ist und jetzt nicht Brasilien, Frankreich, England oder wo auch immer, ich glaube, das hätte er sich auf jeden Fall verdient und damit wäre nach Mike Lohm der nächste Liverpool-Spieler, der diese Trophäe wieder mal bekommen würde. Ja, so viel einmal zu Mo Salah. Ich habe euch jetzt noch ein paar Interviewclips angehängt, die noch ein bisschen mehr verdeutlichen sollen, wie der Mensch und der Fußballer Mo Salah tickt. Ich hoffe, euch hat diese Folge gefallen. Ich würde mich wie immer über ein Like freuen und noch viel mehr, wenn ihr meinen Kanal abonnieren würdet. Und ja, vielen Dank dafür. Und nun viel Spaß mit den Clips und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.
I'm led to believe every pre-season you'll do a list of everything you want to achieve that season. Firstly, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, every time I have a time off, I always go with the family. I see my parents first, then I go with my family, then I have 1-2 days alone completely just to write the target for next season. And that's happening every holiday.
So, what was on the list this year?
The first thing was on the list to win the Premier League was Liverpool. I usually, if you see my interviews last 7-8 years, I always say Champions League. But this is the first time I would say I really want to win the Premier League with Liverpool.
So what were the things you wrote down?
Things I wanted to improve. That last summer I said I want guys to be next to me also that I need to improve in a way that I can help them to improve because all of them now are young. Lucho, Darwin, Cody, Harvey, everybody there, Kurtz, everyone there, and Dom, they are very young, so I need to help them as well to improve because this is part of football. You just come, you give your experience to the other young players and help them to improve and be a better player, and hopefully they can learn from that and just also, you can't win the Premier League alone, you can't win anything alone, so the other need to improve as well. So that was one of the things. So I think now I'm more talking to the guys more than before, I think. Also try to understand their emotions because this is a really, really big part of the game.
Have you changed then in terms of how you are in the changing room? You're maybe more of a leader, more of a talker than you were in the past?
Yeah, usually I used to lead by example. You see me working in the gym, which I still do. Come here first one, try to leave last one. That was me before. Still doing the same thing, but some extra things you need to give your experience to the young players if they want, because I'm not gonna push someone to learn if he doesn't want to. But I'm always telling him, look, if you wanna speak, I'm here. If you wanna discuss stuff, which they never stop.
So how's the new manager changed things for you then?
I defend less. He doesn't want to believe it, but fine. Nah, kidding. But I think the way we play is completely different. I think we always, with Jurgen, we stuck to what we're doing. Doesn't matter what we do, that because we do that for 7-8 years, we are the best of doing it. The manager now is just changed slightly, somehow depend of the game, which we didn't do that before. In my game, I think now the team rely on me a little bit more than before. And I think somehow it's helping me just to express myself and just play my game and improving some parts.
So I remember doing an interview with you before a Manchester United game. I don't know if you remember saying, you said this team needs another title to underline its legacy, its greatness. Do you feel like you as well need another title to underline what a great player you've been in this league?
I don't know. I always try to give my best, whatever, if I win trophy or no. But again, I told you my motivation this year was really to win the trophy and be a big part of winning that trophy, especially the Premier League.
Just to really rubber stamp Liverpool, this Liverpool team, as a great Premier League team.
Yeah, definitely.
And a great Liverpool team.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we need another one. We won almost everything, but we win it once. So hopefully we can win it twice, would be great.
This stage of the season, Cristiano Ronaldo, has only once had better numbers. Lionel Messi only twice ever had better numbers. So what do you think of that? Or I mean, without kind of wanting to sound arrogant, I guess you would expect yourself to be at that level, would you?
I always expected a big thing from myself, to be fair. I work really hard, very proud to see it, to be fair. Something make me very proud, but again, just like you need to stay humble, just forget it now, because the game Sunday will make a big difference. So I don't want to come in the season and say, oh, I had an unbelievable number, then we didn't win anything. So I just want to win the trophy and have that bigger number. It will be great.
Are you the type of player, type of person perhaps, do you embrace change?
Yeah, of course. I think it's all my life been like this. Even as a person, I feel like when I look back, I changed a lot from the way I came to Europe, and the way I think now is completely different. So every year, I think every few months, I sit alone and just try to think what change I can do in my life and what thing I can try to improve. So I always out of my comfort zone and just try to I like to change a lot. It makes you step out of your comfort zone, which is a place that's scary for a lot of people, because unknown is always scary for the people, but with the time, when you keep practicing it, it's become part of you.
As players, how difficult is it to win something?
Yeah, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. It takes a lot of sacrifice. And also, like mentally, you always need, when you win, it takes from you mentally, so you need to always to find something to push you forward and something to make you on fire every day to go to the work and really like to work. So, but it's quite tough.
What has been the one significant change that has helped you the most? I know you like your recovery for a start.
Yeah.
Does that kind of start on the full-time whistle? Has that changed, for example?
The recovery. No, I think the way I dedicate myself for football and the way really, football basically is all my life based around the football, not like football part of my time. No, football is there and my life
is
around the football. So that's why I do everything related to football. I watch the games when I go home, I do recovery when I go home, I do gym when I go home as well. I do gym here, so everything about football. I enjoy my life a lot, but this is the most important thing. So everything I do has to be related to football.
Do you ever actually switch off for you? Do you find something else to occupy your mind with, to take you away from the football?
Yeah, I like reading a lot. Like to read about psychology as well. I watch a lot of videos just to like self improvement or
self-help type.
Yeah, so everything can change you or improve you as a human. I like to watch it. I like to watch a lot about the planets and that's that area as well, because it's really interesting to me. But with the family, they call me crazy a little bit, because I always I really into my work. When I do something, I just love to do it. And I don't feel like I'm really putting crazy effort on it, because it's part of me. I just enjoy it.
And this is your 7th season now. What would you like your legacy to be here at Anfield?
I always say I just want the fans to remember that I give it all to the fans. I give it all to the city. I was here. I wasn't lazy. I just enjoyed my football and just give it all, because I think that's what the city about. They give you love and you have a connection with them because you give it all. So I just want them to remember that I was here for 8 years or whatever. Then I just give it all.
And of course, the fans want you to stay. I think you know that walking around, Cheshire, you bump into probably lots of Liverpool fans who will want you to stay. Is there any news on your contract situation? Not in
a very polite way. In a very polite way.
And how would you like to be remembered? You just want to be remembered as this fantastic goal scorer. Is it in your blood that you want to break records all the time? Because I know you're catching up, for the Liverpool, you're catching up Hodgson, you're catching up, you mightn't get to Ian Rush because his record is by far away. But in the Premier League, there's a good chance you can catch up Wayne Rooney. There's a good chance you can catch up Harry Kane. Alan Shearer's a little bit further away.
Yeah, if I stay in this country, I will think about it. But so far, I'm just thinking about winning the Premier League, and we'll see end of the season. This
year, you've scored some match-winning goals. Is that what separates a good player from a great player, do you think?
I think so. I think I get that advice from Arsene Wenger in the past when he came here, and I asked him the same question, actually, because he had a great players in his career. I told him what makes difference between good player and a great player. And he told me, like, the great players, doesn't matter how he perform in a game, he always stay focused and just wait for the moment. He's always in the game. And I put that in consideration, like, a few years ago, and I was just like, okay, when you understand your feeling in the game, like, the players' emotions, you must know, it goes up and down. Yeah. I don't want my emotion to be like this. No. So I just try to be stable and understand that not every game you're going to have your best game.
No.
But if you stay focused, maybe you will have one chance. And actually, I done it before. I talked to the players. They play in my side, the left side. They defend me. If some of them are really try to do like trash talk or beef or something, I don't like to engage them. But yeah. Some of them does, but I told them, look, I just don't need much. I just need one chance.
One chance.
Just one chance, and you will pay for it. And sometimes it works.
Oh yeah, it's certainly worked this year. And I know we're only, February, March. How do you feel this season has been? I know we want to win titles, and that's the most important thing. But on a personal level, do you think this is one of your better seasons? I mean, I know goals and contributions, that's high at the moment.
I think it's my best
season. But your overall, yes.
I think, so far, I think this is my best season because I make the other players around me better as well. That's what I feel. Like, I know their games. Like, if you look at all the numbers around all the players, it's going to be higher than the other seasons. So that's, and plus my assist is higher than other seasons. That means I really help them a lot. So I think if you look at that direction, yeah, I think Cody and Lucho and other players, their season is the best. So best than any other season. That's why I think, okay, that's my best season because I make the players around me also better.
And what's your ambitions for this year? Thinking outside the box, what would you like? To win everything?
Absolutely.
Ballon d'Or?
Let's win the league. Let's win the league and the Premier League and the league and the Champions League, and we'll see. Because the Ballon d'Or, everybody knows, is sometimes stuff involved there. But I just want to win the.
But I think winning the Premier League and the Champions League and getting the Golden Boot,
hopefully,
could be well on your way.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.